Uh, Recently I was playing on a server with some friends and I knew about the new feature where you could feed discs into a jukebox. Decided to make a auto filter system. Filter is in like buffer discs through. This is what that system looks like. I just decided I was gonna post about it because I thought that I did a pretty good job. There's not, I mean, I don't need to do a full tutorial on how to build it. You can pretty much just see right here, but I will show you right here. I have some unstackable items. You only need 8. Over here, you have most of your discs loaded up, and then they get buffered into these 2 hoppers up here. There's one buffered in that's already playing, and then one stuck right here, waiting to get filtered back through the system. Obviously it shuffles itself because these pick a random 1 out of the 9 that are in there. Going back through to edit this video, I noticed that I didn't mention this is supposed to be in subtract mode right here. If you don't know how, you just right click the comparator to make it subtract mode. This is going to stay empty. It automatically gets turned on when this shoots out as well. To be honest, I don't exactly know how I pulled it off. I think it's from this redstone right here. But that's not really important. I should say this system does have some issues. You'll see that it's playing music right now, but we don't hear any. When you leave the jukebox unloaded, or you leave the server that you're on, I think it kind of breaks. This was the second iteration that I made. The first version had a little more issues to it. There were some debug buttons that you had to press to get it to work if it ever paused on itself. I have had the second iteration here running on the world that I've been playing on for a while. This is that second iteration. I had it running here for a while. I left the server and it looks like it did end up freezing on me. In order to get it to keep working, I'm not sure exactly how to do that. I did have a debug button on the first iteration, but the second one here doesn't have space for that. The main difference between the first and the second iteration is that the first iteration had an issue with bud powering, because if you don't know the jukebox, it actually gives off a power signal, and so it was bud powering my dropper here. So I moved the dropper down and over 1, which added the ability to, oh my goodness, not again. Which added the ability to buffer more disks into the system. And so it was kind of a plus overall. I do have 2 other things that I didn't show here in the original system, which is this pause and play option. You can just power the hopper here. Sorry, I forgot what it's called. If you power the hopper, then it won't take the disc out when the disc is done playing, and so the system will pause and it won't be able to move forward. That's just for, obviously, if you want to stop the music from playing, but it won't stop the music the moment you pause it. You'll have to wait for the songs to finish before they'll pause. The other thing is I put this here. It's a little gold piece with a jukebox on it. Plays that note every time that this shuffles a disc through. So when your song is done and the next song is going to play, you'll hear a little ding. The facade overall, obviously, is your choice, but it is quite limited with the fact that there's redstone right here and a hopper beneath the jukebox. But I did manage to get some lights in there and make it look what I think is fair enough. Not exactly the best, and I don't know about the color scheme or where I put it in my base here, but for now this is where it's going to be and this is where it'll stay. There you go. Anyways, thanks for watching this video. I just wanted to show off my, I'm calling it a shuffle playlist machine, because that was the original intention, is to just have a machine that would automatically play your music discs for you on shuffle.